Good evening. First through Chhattisgarh, some news coming in. 50 Naxalites, including 14 with a cumulative reward of 68 lakhs on their heads, have surrendered in Bijapur district. They laid down arms in front of senior officials of the state police and a Central Reserve Police force. The surrender marks a major success for the security forces who are working in with the central government's target to eliminate Naxalism from the state by March 2026. It's also come within hours of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the state. That's the big update that we are getting. Let me go across to my colleague Ankur. Ankur, would you say that this is unprecedented in the kind of actions which are being taken against Naxalism in the state?
Yes, Pallavi, in a significant development in the fight against Maoist insurgency, 50 Maoists recently, today itself, including key leaders and members of People's Liberation Guerrilla Army battalion have surrendered in front of CRPF and local police today at 1 p.m. Among those who have surrendered were 40 males and 10 female Maoists, comprising PLGA battalion members, senior leaders, Adivasi Mahila Sangathan leaders, and other medical in charge team as well. The total bounty on these surrendered Maoists were approximately 68 lakhs on their head. And if I tell you about the PLGA, it is the armed wing of Maoist. It operates in multiple states and responsible for several attacks on security forces. All major attacks on security forces were executed by this particular battalion, and the surrender of its member is considered a significant success for the government against the Maoists. And obviously, Amit Shah is already scheduled to visit Chhattisgarh next week, probably on 4th of April. He'll be there till 5th of April and will be attending a local festival there to connect with the local people. Authorities in Chhattisgarh and security forces have called this surrender as a major breakthrough. And also, if I tell you about the operation so far, multiple operations have been taken place, and yesterday only 17 Naxals were eliminated by security forces. Prior to that, approximately 31 Maoists were also eliminated this on February 19 in a major operation in Bijapur district. Also on 16 January, a coordinated efforts involving approximately 1,500 security personnel of DRG and Cobra eliminated 12 Naxals and seized massive weapons including AK-47 SLR. So it shows that government is continuously working to achieve the deadline, which is 31st March, and it is expected that the government may a larger scale of attacks on Naxals to prepone the deadline. Back to you.
Ankur, okay, the first step has been taken. The Naxals have surrendered, but I think the more important focus of the government is the rehabilitation of the Naxals, because, it's only when they're rehabilitated, when they get good development opportunities, good opportunities to settle down, that could be an incentive to other Naxals also to surrender their arms. So what is the rehabilitation policy of the state and the central government?
Yes, Pallavi, certainly the government is working on this dual strategy. One is to handle Naxals and another is development. Obviously, earlier the local people, the villagers used to be informers of Naxals and used to tell them whether security forces are moving from one place to another place. Now government has started rehabilitating them, also giving various developments, projects there. Roads are there, schools are there. The government is also building multiple infrastructures around these Naxal hit areas, so that they understand that weapons is no answer, and obviously only the development is the key to wipe out Naxals from the den of these Bastar and Bijapur, Sukma and other areas.
And also, Ankur, I noticed a large number of women as well who have surrendered their arms as far as Naxals are concerned. And, they are in that part of the family. And, Ankur, if their rehabilitation, any special focus of the state government as far as rehabilitation of women Naxals are concerned?
Yes, certainly. So, government has planned multiple with the local government. Earlier, the other Congress government was there in Chhattisgarh. So now, government is claiming, the local leaders and the local police, local security saying that There's better coordination between the center and the state and various rehabilitation programs, especially for the women Naxals who have surrendered and the families who have who had Naxals in their family. So they have particular plans as a state as well as a center plan to rehabilitate them at various levels. They are giving job opportunities to their family members so that they can earn and completely.
The last hour. Anything can happen between the bells. But what happens during the last hour is what matters the most. The biggest market swings. A close-up look at what's driving them and how the investors are reacting. Watch the most seasoned market mavens guide you through the most important hour of the trading day. NSE Closing Bell. At these times, only on CNBC-TV18 and CNBC-TV18.com.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC-TV18 on all of our digital platforms.